You are probably not making profit from your farming business because you are not doing these 5 things that I'm about to share with you. See, farming is a garbage in, garbage out activity. What I mean is that the more attention you give to your farming business, the more care you give to your farming business, the more returns it gives you on your investment. And so here are 5 things that you are probably not doing. That is why your farming business is not profitable. Number 1, you are buying inferior inputs. Don't look at price, don't look at cost, and buy inputs that are of substandard. The seeds that you are going to buy, the fungicide, the pesticide, and any other inputs that you are going to source for your farming activity has to be of high quality. If you decide to buy inferior inputs because of cost, then you may be trapped, because at the end of production you are not going to get the required yield, and that is going to make your farming unprofitable. The second thing is that you are producing before you look for markets instead of looking for markets before you produce. In today's world, if you want to be highly effective with your farming business, you have to look for the market before you produce, because getting the market before you produce tells you the type you are supposed to produce, the quantity you are supposed to produce, and how you are supposed to produce it. If you ignore the market and go straight into production, you may end up producing and not getting anybody to buy at the end of the production, and that is going to make your farming business highly unprofitable, which I don't expect you to experience. The third thing is that you are not taking simple farm records. Now, the honest truth is that for every single thing you do at the farm has to be backed by the records that you've taken. And so if you've not taken any records from the day you did your nursery, from the day you did your transplanting, the day you did your first pesticide application, then you would not be able to make any informed business decision, and that is going to harm your farm, and you wouldn't be able to get the necessary yield that you are looking for. And so number 3, you have to take simple farm records. Number 4, you are probably not hiring the right expertise for the job. Now, in one of my previous videos, I mentioned that before you start any farming business, you have to at least have a basic knowledge about what you are doing. But that is not enough. And so in most cases, you have to rely on an external person with the experience and then the right expertise. But the honest truth is that some of these experiences and expertise comes at a cost. So most investors tend to ignore some of these things, and they want to rely on their personal experience to produce. But that is not enough, and you may be trapped. The fifth thing is that you are not adding value. Now, just when I mentioned value, somebody is thinking of going to China or somewhere to buy machines to turn something into powder. No. Value addition could mean a simple delivery service that you are going to add to your business. Value addition could be a simple sorting or grading that you are going to do to your produce. Now, just like you wanting to be at home, order food online, buy something online, and get delivered to your place, it is the same way whoever you are going to sell to also want to be at wherever he is for things to be delivered to him. So a simple delivery service is a value addition that when you add to your farming business, you'd be able to sell all your produce and you're not going to record any spoilage. And so these are 5 things that you are probably not doing. That is why your farming business is unprofitable, or you are making a lot of losses in your farming business.